Hello, my name is Daryl Martin, and I wanted to say thank you for joining us for this presentation here at apexinvesting.com. And today we're talking about 2019 integration. It's all about putting all the pieces together for 2019. And what I'm doing to help you do this, to help you have a great 2019, is what we're going to do is we're going to have a 2-month trading mastery course. And I'm going to be leading that up. And I've really never been so excited about any trading mastery course we've ever done in the past. And we've had some pretty awesome mastery courses. But we've never put all the pieces together over a period of time. And we're going to do this over a 2-month period. So again, integration, this is all about this 2-month mastery mentorship. And it's foundations. We're going to go into the foundations on futures, foundations on Forex, foundations on spreads. I'm even going to talk about the brand new touch brackets that are coming out, and we're going to go in, we're going to trade all these live. And I'm going to go into the Ultimate Hedge course. I've only taught this one time in detail. I've done like quick little overviews, but I've never actually dove into detail except for one time in a live event where we spent several days building up into this event. So I'm going to be able to not only teach you that, but build on top of that and teach you the Ultimate Hedge course. Some of the tools that we're bringing in are brand new. And so one of the tools has been anticipated for a long time, and you're going to get instant access with integration. We're going to have 2 months of trading mastery, putting all these pieces together, and we're going to have live Q&A sessions, live webinars where we can hop on, we can talk about anything that you need help on and go through it piece by piece, live question and answer, dive into the details, whether you're brand new or been around for a while. We're also going to do live trading sessions, and I'm going to place live trades. I'm going to talk about that more, and there's some really cool stuff going on with that, but I'm going to place live trades with you, and we're going to do multiple live trading sessions. We're going to have a trading room, so anytime that you have a question or you want to test things out, ask people, ask questions, help people back and forth, then we have that community. Apex is built on community. We're built on top education. We're built on putting those tools together. So this puts everything together for you. With that, let me go ahead and walk through the course and what's included. So again, we're going to go into futures, Forex, spreads, and again, the brand new touch bracket contracts coming out. And they're pretty awesome. I cannot wait to teach you how they work and how to use them in your own trading arsenal. And I've been working on this for a little bit, and I'm really excited for these contracts. They're going to allow just a whole lot of new things that we haven't really had access to, that you haven't had access to before in trading, no matter what you trade. And so we're going to talk about putting those pieces together and making sure you have a solid foundation. I'm going to talk about the advantages and the disadvantages of each one of these trading vehicles, so you can understand, why you'd want to trade it and what you want to be aware of at the same time. I'm going to talk about major pitfalls, and this is huge. These pitfalls, I talked about some of these in our live event that we had earlier this year, and I'm going to talk about these pitfalls and more, and they can save you thousands of dollars. Just things that traders don't even know that they don't know. And so we're going to go into those, and it's one of the most valuable things that you'll learn is these major pitfalls and how to avoid them. We're going to go into advanced tips that very few people know on how to combine certain contracts together and, just other little nuances of contracts and things that you should be aware of when you're trading. And we're going to, understand and master different order types. This is one thing I found even, quite a few traders don't really understand all the different order types and how to take the best advantage of each order type. And so we're going to go to the most important ones that you should be aware of, why they're important, and how you can do them. And we're going to, actually do them. We're going to use them. Again, one of my favorite strategies in the world is what I call the Ultimate Hedge strategy. And so I'm going to include with integration, it wouldn't be integrating everything if I didn't include the Hedge Mastery course. And so I'm going to go in, I'm going to teach this, I'm going to put recordings up, but I'm also going to go into this live with you, okay? And I've taught the basics of this strategy, but I've learned how to master trading it myself. I've, taught thousands of traders in a lot of different ways. And I'm going to teach you specifically what I've learned and applied in my own trading. I'm going to, also there's things I've learned just this year that I'm going to bring into this course. I'm also going to train you on trading psychology, how to get yourself out of the way in trading and help you eliminate that stress and make trading more boring which I know sounds funny to say. Most people want it to be all exciting. But, there's one of my favorite phrases is, a good trader feels good when they place a trade. A bad trader feels bad when they place a trade. And a great trader feels nothing when they place a trade. Okay? So, I'm going to help you feel bored. So you can be a great trader with a clear head and lower your risk all at the same time. This strategy is going to allow you, whether you're a futures trader or a forex trader or a spread trader or whatever, it's going to allow you to have larger stops and smaller risk at the same time, help you eliminate being worried about being stopped out with every tick or pip percent and, and the urge to take profits too quick. So again, we're going to go into how to hedge your day trades, your night trades. We'll even talk about how to hedge longer term trades. Whether you have a small account or a large account. And that's a new thing is I'm actually going to overnight hedging and delta hedging. There's just so much I want to teach you that I put together just this part of this year. So again, I designed this 6 years ago, and I'm going to teach you these specific things, okay? Low volatility, high volatility, and again, the things I've learned in the latter half of this year. So on the Ultimate Hedge Mastery course, I'm going to go into picking the hedge. What contracts give you what advantages? And there's been some really interesting volatility dynamics that have played out this year that have made trading these contracts sometimes more difficult. And I had to go back to the drawing board myself, and I learned a lot of new things on different ways to use these contracts so I could trade in some insanely high volatility that we've had. So I'm going to bring this in and bring what I've learned to the table and show you what I've learned. And I've actually been taking screenshots during some of this so I can actually, hey, look at this contract. Look at what happens. And we're going to go into that and talk about that. We're talking about how to know the best one to pick for trading. Whether you've never heard me speak before or whether you've listened to hundreds of hours of videos or been to a live event, you're going to learn something new. Even if you came to the live event on the Ultimate Hedge, you're going to learn something new. And this isn't just about the Ultimate Hedge, but I'm including this with the Integrated 2019 Mastery course that we're having. And after all that, I'm going to go to work. Okay? I'm going to start trading this strategy live and actually get to spend more time because we're not, rushed to get it done. So I'm going to trade it on futures, indices, and commodities. I'm going to trade it on spot FX. I'm going to trade it on spreads. And I'm going to combine spreads and touch bracket spreads together and show you how that works. So there's a lot that I'm going to be able to show you because we're not crunched for time. I'm going to be able to teach you so much. There's 4 or 5 different markets that we're definitely going to focus on and trade live on. And, we'll even bring up some others as well that I maybe really haven't taught that much before. Where they're going to go and, we're going to trade in a whole new way. And I'm going to release some videos over these 2 months about the touch bracket spreads, as well as, of course, trade them live in front of you. So, it's going to be awesome. We're going to do it in real time. And I'm going to give you access to some powerful trading tools. Some of these y'all already have, okay? Some of you don't have access to a couple of these, and one of these, none of you have. We're actually just now releasing it, okay? And you're going to get access to some of these powerful tools for life. So the first one is the diagnostic bars. You may or may not have these, but if you do have them, you know how amazing they are. They are accurate down to the tick. They go in. They show real tick price action. And, they're one of my favorite bars. We have a lot of little things. They're sort of like Renko bars, but they're a lot better. They have little pieces that make them more accurate and better for your trading. The Continuum bars. This is a bar I completely have developed myself where I combine time and price action. And one of the most amazing things about this is how it lets you see chop. It really defines the chop for you. And it only plots what actually happens. So, you're seeing true price action. So when the market has chop and then it breaks, you can see whether it's chop, up, down movement. Over here, and then it breaks down. And then you got chop again and it breaks up. And then chop when it breaks down, right? So there's multiple breaks, multiple chop movements. And the Continuum bars help you with that. And these aren't little movements. These are, some pretty nice size movements depending upon what chart you're using. One example is I'm also going to give you access, and I've never done this before, I'm going to give you lifetime access to the deviation reversal indicator. And you can see how this is a 72 tick bar on NASDAQ, and how the market's going up, the deviation reversal indicator is telling you, hey, it's about to reverse. And it does reverse. It reverses 280 ticks just in those few bars. 280 ticks of movement down, $1,400 in as little as 10 minutes. $1,400 in as little as 10 minutes on that one move called by the deviation reversal indicator, this is a perfect play for ultimate hedges. And we're going to go into what's called VAD, volume accumulation distribution. And I have several types of VAD that are useful for different things. We're going to go into A, which is great for helping confirm a chop breakout. So when you see the market, oscillating up and down and it breaks out, pulls back, if you can see that volume exceeding on VAD A, it can actually give you a great signal. And this one move called 250-point move on the Dow, $1,200. So there's just so many different methods I'm going to be able to reveal to you over this period of time that you can use in your own trading. We're going to the ICE levels, how they can provide profit targets and important levels. And with ICE, you have the volume from the previous day, and you have the 70% mark. And so, there's different names that this indicator has come under. But what's really important is not only do I give it to you for futures, stocks, things like that, but you can even use this on spot FX. Nowhere else can you get this to get accurate information on spot Forex. And so it actually combines the futures and the Forex markets together for you. And showing you a target, hey, if you did, a chop break and you had a target, then right over here, then that would call a 100-point move. $500, simple trade, and great again for hedging. And whether that be a futures trade or a Forex trade or a spread trade or a bracket trade. I'm going to give you access to bar range. So what is this? Bar range lets you know when a new bar is going to form. This is really good for, choosing stops or choosing, entry prices ahead of time. It's going to tell you when the continuum bar and the diagnostic bar, whether market moves up or down, when it will form a new bar, because it's not completely locked in to time. It needs so much movement as well. I'm going to give you access to the bar sizer. This is huge. It actually goes in, it pulls information, and it tells you based on today's, by specific market, today's volatility and the expectations of volatility and options, and today's market, what is the expected movement for the day. And that is so helpful for defining how far should you actually expect a market to move. And when it's reached that far, should you use caution? So all that is really helpful, but also knowing what bar size to use, because that completely changes when the market's flat, like it could be in the summer, or when it's picking up, like it has recently in the last couple months, especially October or in February when things get nuts. So all that together comes in and is very helpful no matter what market you're using with the bar sizer. You're also going to get 2 months, okay? Those other indicators are getting lifetime access. You're also going to get 2 months of free access to our order prints, which has a few actually that's quite a bit, but a couple of them are really unique. We have the clusters, we also have the mini magnets, and we have zones of interest. And these are very helpful. We'll see on mini magnets markets push off of them. Zones of interest, especially when combined with a couple other things I'm going to show you, can really help you see an upcoming reversal and get ahead of that and actually take better signals. And you can combine this no matter what you trade, whatever your system is, these pieces come into place and can really help you. And I'm going to be teaching you that over the next couple months. So let's talk about a little bit what you're going to receive. Summarize that. We got the Ultimate Hedge course that you're going to be getting access to. We have the Futures, Forex, Spread, and Touch Brackets course. We have the Lifetime Deviation Reversals. We have the Lifetime Diagnostic Bars. We have the Lifetime Continuum Bars. We have Lifetime VAD-A, Lifetime ICE Levels, Lifetime Bar Range, Lifetime Bar Sizer, and a 2-month test drive of the order prints. So again, yes, those are all lifetime, everything except for order prints, but everything else is lifetime access. And that's with your one-time purchase, okay? In addition, this I am very excited about, okay? The dynamic magnet levels. I have taught how to do magnet levels for years. I teach it free, okay? And they can take a while to, plot them all and put them all on your chart, but they're really worth it. But they can take, some time. But, it really, really has a huge impact on your trading. And I've wanted to automate them for years. But the challenge has always been, markets change in volatility. They change on what that level should be. And so if you just use like a static level, it, won't work very well, because then one day everything will be a level and the next day nothing will be a level. And so it came to me exactly how to dynamically do it. I wrote up an algorithm, I played with it, and got it working. I sent it to my programmers. They got it done. They sent it to our beta tester to check it out, and it's working amazingly well. This is one of the most powerful tools that you can use in your trading. You get instant access to this tool and a training course on how to use it. Plus, of course, we're going to go into it live. But you're going to get access right away. Okay? We also will cover, like I said, more in-depth in the live webinars. And I'm only offering this as a lifetime indicator for a limited time to those who sign up right away for the master course. Okay? So this is a limited time. I'm putting it out there. I think it'll just go into our monthly packages. But I want to give you all a chance, and again, putting all the pieces together, right? So this is just an example of it, and you won't have the magnet threshold because you really don't need that. But just to visually show you that what it does is it actually is dynamically changing. And this thing will change from like 20,000 to say 30,000 on NASDAQ. It's at 33,000 on this right here. And you can see then it starts plotting a new line on its own. And I'm going to talk about how I use this and what I do with them to help me with my trades. And you can see these levels all being very contentious points in the market. And you combine that with some good directional trades, some good money management, understanding how to best use the contracts, and it becomes an insanely powerful combination. And again, you're going to get instant access to the magnet levels right away. I'm not going to make you wait. I want to get you right in on that. And so just as soon as you log in, and you scroll down, or you may have to hit F5 to refresh your page, you'll see it appear under your Mastery Quick Links. Now, what else? Well, again, this is a 2-month thing. So I've done a lot of webinars about Forex and futures and spread options going on 8 years. I've, done live events. I've taught at live trading expos. I've taught for the Nadex Exchange. They've actually had me teaching for over 8 years, longer than anyone else. The webinars I've done, there's always different people on there. They didn't know the basics. They watched webinars 100 times. We have experienced traders. And this obviously can limit me getting rid of the same page on just a webinar. And so with this, instead of having to spend half the time of the webinars on basics and touch on next level concepts, I'm able to, in these mastery level courses, I'm able to dive deeper. So we're going to dive deeper into Forex, dive deeper into futures, dive deeper into spreads, dive deeper into touch bracket spread contracts. And we're going to do live Q&A. And I'm going to do 4 of these, at least 4 of these, on-demand mastery course live Q&As with you over the period of 2 months. So I'm going to give you information, okay, and send that out to you. There'll be recordings uploaded. And then we're going to hop on and we're going to live seminar. We're going to talk deeper. We're going to dig into it. We're going to do Q&A on it. So it's like sort of, here's the homework. Go watch this. Now let's talk about it now that you've seen it, okay? And I think it'll allow us to get a whole lot more in-depth in our discussion. And I may even be inviting some traders on to help out with some of this discussion as well. So it should be pretty exciting. The 4-part integration. This is big, okay? Is, everyone, like I already said, is going to have the basics, okay? But more than that, like I said, we're going to do Q&A. And we're going to dig. And I want to make sure you get, we're really going to dig into it. And I want your questions. Okay? Whether you're new or whether you're experienced, I want your questions. And that's why I'm doing the videos to help you get up to speed, but also the live to make sure, you don't get, sort of fall through the cracks. I want to make sure you have everything you need with these next level concepts and putting all the pieces together. Okay? And I want to go in and, like I said, I want to dig into a way I'd never have, because I'd never done this whole, release a video, now let's talk about it, method. And so we're going to be doing these, again and again, and getting into a deep understanding and digging into the heart of what, is a future contract, what is Forex, what is spreads, what are touch brackets, and how should they be used? What vehicles can, give you the greatest profit potential. That alone is game changing. Just understanding how to use the best vehicles. Teaching you how to let spread pricing tell you when the markets have a lot of expected movement. The spreads are better than anything at telling you this. And when the markets think that there will not be a move. I'm going to talk about some unique strategies that I haven't even taught before. We're going to go into them in this, and we're going to go into scalping. We're going to go into trend trading, both of these, okay? And I'm going to teach you some of the things I've discovered in futures and forex and spread mistakes that I've made that have cost me a lot, and, help you not make those mistakes, as well as, some great things I've learned that no one else was doing. And some of these things I learned, I quit my job with, and, my 6-figure day job. So I want to go into that with you, and, sort of on the spread side, which I'm excited to do, but also on the futures and forex side, some of the good things I did, some of the bad things I did, and what, helped me move forward. I want to teach you a variety of methods on trading. Some I haven't even taught publicly. Some only a handful of people even know. Okay? And doing this large integration course allows me to teach you a lot more than just, one little thing, and allows us to go back, have communication back and forth on it. So of this 4-part series, we're going to dive into specific ways to maximize your leverage and minimize your risk. And you don't need a large account to do these strategies, but you can still do them if you have a large account. So it's a great combo. Now, one of the things I've talked about, which I think is one of the most important things, is that you have access, to get going fast in 2019. Have a great 2019. And I want to help you succeed. So what we're doing is, trading is so much easier when you're not on your own, when you're within a community. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you access to an integration chat room where we're talking about all these different things about futures and forex, and we're going to go into the spreads, we're going to go into the touch brackets, and help you get answers to your questions, share trades, review your charts, no additional cost, and shave months off of your learning curve by getting help right away with your trading. So we're going to get you going fast with that trading community. And along with the trading community, one thing I've talked about this before on one of our other mastery courses, but I think it's really important to go through again. And it's the application of knowledge as power. And there's 3 kinds of teachers. And it's something you should always be aware of. There's those who teach from their head, and they teach academically. They've never done it before. They're not concerned with the outcome. They've learned a lot of times off free YouTube videos. And they don't have any money to trade, so their idea is just to teach and sell signals and other people's money to be able to fund their own account, so they can one day be profitable. There's those who teach from their heart, and they have a sincere desire to help people make money doing so, but have not actually accomplished any consistency in their trading. So they've learned a lot, and they fail, but then they feel that they have a lot to offer from their experience, just because they've fallen, but they haven't really figured out how to succeed. The third kind of teacher teaches from their feet. They have spent the hours diving into knowledge and inspecting it 1,000 different ways, testing and testing and testing. They desire to teach others and help them be successful. In doing so, they become more profitable as traders. And any of our traders that have been actively involved in our community can definitely tell you, the more they help other traders, the better they become as traders. So, it's just one of those things that you really want to get with people that know what they're doing. And people that, put their money where their mouth is. Well, I trade nearly every single day, and I've made money consistently. I've netted 6 figures multiple times over the last several years. And it doesn't mean I always will, or that you will. But, who do you want to learn from? The head teacher, the heart teacher, or the foot teacher, right? So, I've been trading for a long time, over 10 years. And I want to do my best to save you a lot of hassles that I've gone through, and turbo boost your knowledge in your trading path. And I think one of the best ways I can do that is trade live. Trade live with you. Okay? But not just that, I want to make it fun. So we're going to actually give away some cash. And I'm doing what I call the Show Me the Money live trade sessions. And I'm going to give away $2,000. Okay? And here is how it works. I'm going to do 4 live trading sessions. And in those sessions, sort of depending upon what's going on that day, I'm going to be trading live forex spot. I'm going to trade live futures. I'm going to trade live spreads. And I'm going to trade live touch brackets. And I'm going to be trading with live money. Okay? So real cash. And I'm going to give away $500 per trading session. So 4 different people are to get $500 over those 4 sessions. Just to make it fun. But to make it even more fun, with that random drawing that we're going to do, and it's going to be completely random. Okay? So random drawing of people who are in the integration course. And even if you can't be there, we're still going to do the drawing for you, okay? And it's okay. But we're going to do a random drawing, and whoever wins the $500 bonus for that session will get all the profits that we make in that session. So whether it be $5 or $500 or $1,000 or whatever it is, okay, you're going to get that money as well if you're one of the 4 people who gets drawn. So figured that would make it, a little bit more fun. So don't miss this, okay? You want to be in on the integration seminar. And another additional bonus, okay? This is huge. We're launching Futures and Forex automated trading. So we got some things done on our other Sigma servers. Now we want to get Futures and Forex going, and this is going to be completely automated. You don't even have to have NinjaTrader, literally, at all. And anybody who's part of integration is going to get early notice before this goes public. We'll send it out via email. We'll do a webinar invitation where we give you the full details and how to access it. And all the auto trading spots, there's limited spots. And so I'm going to go into that with you. They won't last long. And you'll have historical stats, all sorts of cool stuff on this. But it's huge, and you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. And this is just an example from my AMP account of one of the accounts I went and started trading on here. And it actually will show you can actually see a trade-by-trade breakdown. And it'll show like the profit from that day, trading a single contract, $1,100. So I made $3,300 since started on that account back in October. So, about 6 weeks there, not bad. On just a $5,000 account, and going up. So, huge additional bonus, and it ties into dozens of brokers and FX brokers. You have access to one of them, whether you're in the United States or out of the United States. We tie into futures brokers and Forex brokers, and we'll go into again all the details on that when we have the webinar on it. Okay. But you'll get access before the public even knows, because I can only do so many spots just due to liquidity in each one of those markets. I don't want to have a lot of slippage on those who are following. And you'll find out even more about that and why and how important all that is as we go into these markets deeper. I also, so with this 2-month mastery course, I want to sort of summarize a few things for you and make sure you understand them. So you're going to get instant access, okay? So I want to make sure you understand sort of how this works. With integration, you get instant access to the dynamic magnet indicator, okay? And a video on that as well. And we're going to do more courses. You're going to get a weekly rollout of on-demand trading that you can watch whenever you want to. And we'll send you an email. We'll let you know, hey, new video's uploaded. Okay, we'll start with the basics and we'll get even deeper. The first week of January, we're going to start going into full force for this 2-month, 60-day mastery course. And we're going to record all the trainings. So we'll release those recordings as we do them, okay? And we're going to do 4 live webinars where, again, I'll be recording those so you can watch them again. And you'll be doing those directly with me, Daryl Martin, 4 live trading sessions in addition to that with the Show Me the Money contest. And you're going to have lifetime access to all the recordings, the recorded webinar training for your reference. And that's going to be easily 30 hours of mastery training on demand. The most thorough mastery training course I've ever done. And I think going to be one of the coolest ones going back and forth. So I have a question for you. What are your goals for 2019? Like really, what are they? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to be financially? What are you trying to pull off? What do you want to be? Where do you want to be by spring? And, where could you possibly be with this integration course? And where will you be without it? Think about that, because you got to do some things to get where you want to go, right? So let's help you get there as quickly as possible. And one thing I want to do is let you know this is a lowest price guarantee. I don't go back and lower and lower and lower. Like lowest price, 100% guarantee. The price for this program today with all these bonuses will be the lowest price we ever offer it. Okay? And the reason is simple. We're going to raise the price. So the price of this program today will be the lowest price we sell it for. So you do not want to wait. Okay? I'm literally going to be raising the price up. So here's what you're going to receive today by signing up, okay? What's coming is the Ultimate Hedge Mastery course. Talked about that in detail. Futures, the Forex spot, spreads, and touch bracket course. We're going to go through all of that and release each one of these pieces to you, as well as do follow-up webinars on them. We're going to give you access to the deviation reversals for life. Access to the diagnostic bars for life, access to the continuum bars for life, access to VAD-A for life, access to the ice levels for life, access to bar range for life, access to the bar sizer for life, 2-month test drive of order prints, and all of that. You're going to get instant access to the magnet levels right away as soon as you sign up. And again, we're rolling pieces out. You'll get that first thing you're going to get. We're also going to do the 2-month mastery mentorship into Forex and futures and spread and touch brackets. And again, that's going to be 4-part on-demand mastery course Q&A with me and a 4 live trading session. Okay, 4 live trading sessions and entry into the Show Me the Money contest. And the sooner you sign up, the more entries you get. So just read the details below. Okay, so and that's, potential value of $500 plus whatever we potentially make on each one of those. And you're going to get 4 chances to win, again, that $500 plus whatever we make. And you're going to get a free month, in the integration chat room, which will go into spreads and everything to help you get going fast. And you're going to get pre-public early notice to get access to limited spots to the automated trade signals. So this right here, this is the program you want. The total value for everything on that list is $5,564. Okay? Today only, okay, $997. So bring it all the way down to $997 for everything, all the training, all the tools, the room, the live trading, the contest, everything, $997. But for a limited time, I'm going to drop that by 50%, a $497 one-time fee. Okay? Again, limited time. And if you sign up sooner and you're a Signal member or an Elite member, or you've bought our live mastery course before, then there's even a further discount you'll see on the next page. Okay? So here's what you're going to receive when you sign up today. The Ultimate Hedge Mastery Course, the Futures, Forex, Spread, and Touch Brackets course, the Lifetime Deviation Reversals, Diagnostic Bars, Continuum Bars, VAD-A, Ice Levels, Bar Range, Bar Sizer, 2-month test drive of order prints, Lifetime Dynamic Magnet Levels, and course, instant access to the on-demand training and dynamic magnet level indicator, 2-month mentorship into FX, futures, spreads, and touch brackets, 4-part on-demand master course with live Q&A with me going into all these, 4 live trading sessions, and entry into the Show to the Money contest where you can have a chance to win $500 and the additional profits that we may make in each session, plus a free month in our spread chat room to help you get going fast and to integrate everything together. Whether you just it's not just a spread chat room, but access to that and the chat room there, pre-public early notice to get access to the limited spots to the automated trading signals. And again, this is the program you want. The total value for everything today, again, $5,564, $997 for a limited time. We're cutting it down to $497. So go ahead and click that button to place the order right now today. This is the program you want. Go ahead and click the button. Go ahead, don't wait. Go ahead and start getting access to the training today to the 2019 Integration Trading Mastery course.